Oh man,
that's a real skill. Certain things, bro, just like being able to just like talk about things for hours and hours. And
You
mean like streamers?
just making content. It's just
Yeah.
like making content in general, bro.
That's what Hassan do. He be.
I mean, the
12 hours.
streamers are the
Yeah,
masters of it. The streamers are the masters of it.
Like, you have to
your
like
chat
nearby
is
have no
everything.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your Discord is really important because if you read the Discord and you're really into it, then they'll actually keep you.
But
Oh,
they
yeah.
They get there before that though. That just adds a new element. Or like
Right.
Yeah.
a lot of them are so good at it that it becomes that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then everybody's
Yeah.
brought into it. But yes, once that Discord and that chat start going,
Because they'll feed you stuff.
They'll feed
you,
them
you
everything.
ask
They
them
will.
for a video,
Yep.
and they will feed you
They'll feed it
links
to 'em, yep.
when you want them. They'll do
Yep.
they'll keep your show going
It's
for
a whole
you, man.
team
So it's
effort,
actually
But there's another thing too, though. Like another thing is, like the biggest video we had probably like the biggest YouTube video we had last year was the Rings of Power one, right?
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest video that we had. Actual
You
video.
got the white people with that.
shitting on the
Yeah, because it had like 8.3K views or whatever on YouTube. We got like hundreds of subscribers off that, hundreds of comments, like thousands of engagement on YouTube alone. So it's like a lot of our followers, a nice chunk of them are there for that type of content. So I started following the channels that I was watching because I'm like, we have an audience. We don't even have that audience to feed now. You know what I'm saying? Like that we could feed.
Which we didn't think we were gonna have, because remember you were hesitant to do
The
it.
very
at first,
beginning of the
because you're
clip
like,
starts off with, I don't know how many people are going to
Yeah,
care
yeah,
about
yeah.
this.
And
Like,
I was
literally
like,
the beginning
I don't
of it.
know, man. A lot of people are talking about it right now.
Yeah, that was literally the first 2 seconds of that video.
Yeah.
And then that was the one that blew up.
Ironically,
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I started following them because it's like, I feel like I've gotten decent or learned, like we've all gotten good at like the type of topics our audience comes to us. And we've learned how to like make content out of that, maybe 2 to 3 different ways. No, 1 to 2 different ways. Let me be real.
Yeah.
1 to 2 different ways throughout a week. I can do a Tory Lanez video twice in 1 week, come from 2 different angles, make it entertaining, but fucking 10 times is a lot harder. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's what these great content creators are doing.
They're doing that, just that one thing. Yeah.
Bruh, so just recently I was like, I need to start watching these channels more so that like, because during that time period I was able to see the YouTube analytics will show what your followers are other watching, and there's movie review only channels in there. And like our list of top 10 channels that our followers subscribe to, it's like 4 or 5 movie channels in there, or TV review or cinema review channels in there.
Entertainment, yeah.
Which means we have a decent population in there that is literally watching that.
Yeah.
So I was like, going back to Blurred, Nerdrotic, and what's the British guy? I like him.
British. The Critical Drinker?
The Critical Drinker. I like him. Yeah, I've been going back to him.
I've seen his
Yeah,
videos.
he has good points.
Just like watching, he might be the best. He might be
Yeah,
the best.
because he comes up from it. He comes to it from a writer's perspective always.
Ah, gotcha.
Because he's
That's
a
why-
novelist himself.
Gotcha,
So that's why
okay.
he's like, he can spot movies that have terrible writing, even ones that I'm like, oh, damn, that was kind of bad writing now that I think about it.
Yeah.
You know, but he's coming at it from like a literary sense. So he's like, if your movie doesn't have good writing, he's just like, this is a piece of
He's
shit.
shitting on it,
But-
yeah. But so I started watching them a little bit more. Bruh, 2 of them just dropped in the last week a Rings of Power video again. I was like, I said,
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm still supposed to be making Rings of Power content?
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
Are they doing
People still
another
talking
season?
about that?
Probably, but
Yeah,
they're still
I
talking
think
about
it's
the
set up
last
They're
that
talking
way.
about the last one because he comes up with different ways to talk about it. He'll say,
Right.
In this video, he'll say this is why it sucked.
Right.
In this video, he'll explain what they could have done better.
This is where they
in
went
this
wrong.
One,
Right.
he's like, okay, it's involved in one of the top 10 worst TV shows, you know, and then like he'll talk about it.
Yeah,
again, you know,
so it's like,
comes up with different ways. to
I'm
talk
like,
about it.
damn, it just made me think like, damn, I gotta get better, bro. I gotta get better because
Right.
even when we did the next video about Rings of Power, that video did 1,000.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
The first one did 8K, that one did a K. I could have had 5 more Rings of Power videos out, and been numbers analytics been lit.
Facts.
Yeah, because remember that's
Well,
you know
if you-
people respond to.
You already watched Avatar. Might as well go ahead.
Oh, and
Yeah,
I'm sure
exactly.
that would work for Avatar too because
It
everybody's
definitely
talking
will.
about that now.
Oh,
and
yeah, and
some
it's
hate it, some love it. So,
And that's the thing, bro. It's like I'm having a hard time where I'm really trying to figure out how to start looking at things and like, how can I do this video 10 times?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
How-
How to
yeah.
turn this
How can I
one
make
piece
this?
into,
How can I make this 10
This
times?
piece of content.
Yeah.
How can you stretch this piece of content?
Yes,
Yeah,
right. And
yeah,
it's
facts.
yeah, that's exactly what everybody actually does.
Everybody
You know,
does.
like,
All the
yeah.
good ones
All
are
the good
doing
ones
that.
do that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, I think it's you have one thesis per video, and you just attack that question.
Yeah,
that
I do need to look at
existential
it more
question.
from a writing perspective.
yeah.
Of I'm writing one paragraph.
Right.
What's my thesis statement
Yeah.
Exactly.
for each video?
But
You
also,
just work around that.
yeah, but also you got to keep in mind too that these channels, they have one thing that they do. This channel talks about movies and TV shows. This channel talks
Yes.
about music. You know, like I think maybe it's a question of like, when we even started this, it's just like, okay, what exactly are we?
What is this channel for?
pinpointing? Yeah,
So
what are
this
we
is the
talking
thing,
about?
and
'Cause
that's
we're
another-
kinda all over the place.
That's another really important thing that
Variety, for sure.
Yeah.
That's another really important thing that I've talked to more than one person about, and I've seen in more than one YouTube video, is your channel blows up when people are able to quickly identify why they're going to your channel.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the quickest way and the best way to get a conversion rate, a high conversion percentage of people clicking the subscribe button and watching your content is if they know why they're going to your channel.
Yeah, because like Schultz, you go to his podcast because he's a comedian, so you want to hear
Right.
him make jokes. That's why
Right.
you're there. You're not
But
here
you're
for
going there
news
more
and
for
shit.
just more than that. You're going there for the raunchy comedy. You're going there for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
comedy.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Flagrant
So
comedy.
specific-
Flavor
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
You're going
Yeah.
there for the
His flavor
specificity
of comedy, yeah.
Yeah, so
Edgy comedy.
you're going there to hear shit that people don't
Well,
want to hear.
don't
say,
want
they
to say,
won't
yeah.
say. You know what I'm saying?
He'll make the
So-
jokes that people are afraid to make.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
He'll flirt
He
on
does
that
it well,
line all
man.
day.
He does it well.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but that made me think. There's no way to pigeon. See, this is the thing for years, and I've even talked to Nance about this. Like, Nance is really good at marketing. Marketing is the same thing. Your brand will do the best when people know why your brand is there. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying, or
right.
what the specific niche or purpose of your brand is. And I've talked to people like Nance, and Nance was like, "What do you do? Like, if you could simplify what you do in the simplest form." And then after me and him, me and Tim were like playing basketball. We talked about this shit for like 2 to 3 times, and then he just came to the point. It was just like, bro, we do too much. Like, we
Yeah.
do everything. And he was like, the biggest problem is we do a lot of things, and it's not like there's 4 things he could tell me immediately that these aren't even doing nearly as good. So drop these off and just pick them up later.
Yeah.
Most of the things we're partaking in, we do well.
It's true.
We do music. We don't make trash music. We make good music. We make music videos. We make good music videos. We do media. We cover media. We do good media. We do podcasting. We do good podcasting.
Do live event hosting sometimes.
We do live events. We do that well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't see that as a bad thing.
Right.
Being able to have different. If you're a sort of like an entertainment
It'll tie.
conglomerate,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
it makes sense to
It makes
have
sense, yeah,
different.
because it'll tie everything
avenues.
in. But I guess maybe you're just speaking to what is going to draw them in to begin with. Is that what you're
Yeah.
kind of?
kinda, and it's also made me realize how I think I really have to sit down and write a fire script for our YouTube page introduction video.
Right.
I think I really need to formulate a powerful 30 to 60 seconds
Yeah.
video. The channel video.
Yeah.
Where as soon as you land on the page, it auto plays.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And it's normally the introduction. It gives people, and it just needs to be short and sweet. And I need to make a really engaging script and visual video
yeah.
that says what we do.
Yeah.
And I think that will help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
So you could come here for this and then.
Yeah, because think about like when somebody somebody finds us from the shorts that we do.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they hit subscribe, they go to the page, they find a short that we do off of Krishan Rock and Blueface. And then they subscribe, and the next video is Rings of Power. They're like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and
Right,
the
right,
opposite
right,
way
true.
around too, where they come for Rings of
absolutely.
Power, and then they're
Exactly.
like, I think hip hop is trash.
Especially those people.
Facts.
I'm
Right.
thinking, especially those people.
They get
like,
whiplash for
They
real.
do not listen to hip hop.
Yeah, bro,
I mean,
like-
some of them.
The fact that their top genre might not even be hip hop.
Yeah.
They subscribe off of Rings of
Hip-hop ain't
Power,
music.
Right.
and the next video was Blueface and Krishan. They're like, "What the fuck?
What is a Blueface?
What did I just subscribe to?" Like,
He has a blue face. Is this Avatar?
Long story short, we're too well-rounded of people.
yeah, and it's like.
That's real shit though. Yeah.
Like I really need to figure out, and it's like when I think about it, it could be done really well, especially with the future plans that we have already setting in motion for this year, surrounding Menace material. But I'm like, think about how fire this video and commercial can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking if I write a powerful script where I'm like, I'm getting to it. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
And then it's like. All the things that we have to say that we do, it's like we do music, and we can give you a sizzle, a quick 10-second of
Piece of whatever it is.
Lauren rapping, Cherry rapping, me rapping. Boom! It's now that's gone. Now the podcast come back. Then you got they got the podcast sizzle joint. Then we got some of the marketing stuff that we've done, and we got boom, boom, boom. Some of those hit. We got the pills and potion. Then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck? Like it's like then we got the movie reviews, and it's like boom, boom. It's like, oh nah, it's like okay, oh shit. I know why I'm here now. I know. I just feel like it's gonna be better for people. I feel like people will subscribe more when they know that I might only be subscribing for him to drop these type of videos. Yeah. And I know, but at least he told me other things will pop up in my feed.
Yeah, it's like
you know what I'm saying.
It's like not necessarily hone in on just what are we doing more so than pointing out how much you could get here.
Yeah.
It's just like,
and don't be turned off when I make that Blueface page, even though you're only here for the movie reviews.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you might lose a sub.
Facts.
If there's only one movie review a month,
right,
and you keep popping this hip hop shit in my goddamn timeline, that I don't care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
So yeah, I've been thinking about that.
It's demographics, man. Just
I really want to have that by February.
A variety show, I don't think it's a bad thing, man. I think
I don't think.
No,
it's
I don't
bad,
think so.
but-
It's either, especially the name of the business, Minister Entertainment.
Yeah,
Right.
It doesn't pigeonhole us.
Yeah.
Entertainment doesn't
Yeah.
pigeonhole us,
Right.
which helps.
Yeah.
So I think that alone helps a lot to where it's not Menace Material podcast. It's not Menace Material music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not Menace Material film. It's entertainment. So I think that helps us a lot anyway.
Yeah.
The fact that it's
Entertainment.
entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
So it could be a multitude.
Yeah, it can be real
shit
broad
like that.
though. So I was just thinking about
But
that.
also too, like because we're in a very algorithm-driven space now, so it's real. You really have to get specific about certain things that people can get drawn to and shit.
Yeah.
But you could do that just strategically, I guess.
Yeah.